Looking for a place for the whole family? Come down to the Toucan Mall in Amelia's Ward, Linden. It's the mall that has it all. We have great food, a relaxing atmosphere, and activities for all ages. Tennis, swimming, and a playground. But the fun doesn't stop after dark. There's even a bar and an arcade. And if you aren't ready to go home yet, we've even got a spacious room for your comfort, complete with air conditioning, Wi-Fi, and a private bathroom. The Toucan Mall can also facilitate your event in our spacious conference hall. We also have a theater with films for the entire family. It's the Toucan Mall located in Amelia's Ward, Linden.
Climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow every rainbow till you find your dream, a dream that will lead all the love you can give. Every day of your life, for as long as you live. Climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow every rainbow.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, 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 wow.
Oh my gosh.
That was unbelievable.
That was special.
Literally spectacular.
What's your name?
What's my name? I knew this. My name's Julianne Bell. I'm a voice teacher and I live in regional Queensland. I'm not sure if I mean I've never met you guys before or anything, and I should probably let you know that I actually can't see. I can't see you at all, so I'm standing here not certain if any of you actually turned around or if
Well,
the
there's
audience-
four of us.
Oh, we turned.
All four of us. Yeah.
All turned around.
Oh my God. Okay, that's pretty cool.
I have to sing that with you, just the chorus or something.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Is that okay? All right.
Yeah.
I'll do the low bit.
It is so lovely to meet you, by the way. You know, I'll kick it off and you come in when it's impressive. All right.
Climb every mountain, ford every stream,
Follow every rainbow till you find your dream.
a dream that will lead
All the love you can give.
every day of your life.
For as long as you live.
Climb every mountain, ford every
very good evening to all of you, my friends, well wishes, and brothers and sisters, relatives. Welcome to our program once again. It's Thursday, and guess what? It's Thursday, July 13, 2023. And that song was an old song that was awesomely done by a woman who cannot see. And then she was joined by one of the guests on the show who made that song so beautiful. You can't believe that a blind lady at that age did that. You know, I really like that song because it kind of motivates you. It makes you, it puts you at a level that eagles fly. Only eagles go there. All right? But anyone can get there. My guest today is a young man who I met just about a year now. And it was really a coincidence how I met him. It wasn't coincidence, it was destiny. It was designed for me to meet him like that. He came to see me with his wife in Florida, and he had a condition that we shared, and he had to do some work. He had to do some serious work to get where he is today. And the work that he had to do to get there is the same work that I tried to get so many of you to do for so long. But this young man, his name is Dwayne Bennett. Dwayne is like an inspiration. Dwayne is a guy that is full of, I don't want to say gasoline, but he's full of energy. So what happened is that Dwayne learned that I have this program I do every Thursday, and we talked about it. And Dwayne wants to be on this program about 4 times, right? every time we made an arrangement, something happened, Dwayne can't make it. So today, he set aside his time, not only to be on this program so you can see his handsome face, but for you to learn his story, to hear his story. And he just wants to let the world know that you can do it too. He wants you to know that what he did to be where he is today with what he's going to talk with you about, you can be there too. You can do it. That's the reason why I played that song. That song came, I just got that song a few minutes ago, but I shared it with my operator, and I said, you know what? Everything happens for a reason. That song was sung by a lady at a show who is blind. She can't see. But she's a music teacher. She teaches voice. She's blind and teaches voice. And she's not a young woman either. And listen to that voice. If you listen to that voice, if you close your eyes and hear that voice, you would think that there's some angel singing somewhere. Right? Now, Dwayne is a young man, as you see. He's not an old man. He's not a big guy. He's young. He's young like me. A little younger than me. We built a nice friendship. And Dwayne, welcome to our program today. Welcome.
Thank you for having
me.
Me.
You're being seen live in Guyana. And I don't know if we're live on YouTube. We normally are sometimes. But this is also going to be on YouTube. So you can probably get your friends to look at it probably tonight or tomorrow if they don't see it live, if it's not live. But I know you have a story that you want to talk about. You want to share, and don't be afraid to talk. I know it's clean, and I'm not worried about it. I know you're a decent guy, you're a decent young man. And Dwayne, right now, where are you? What part of the world are you, Dwayne?
I'm actually in Florida right now.
What part of Florida?
Well, right now I'm in Brevard County, near Cocoa Beach right now. So
Yeah,
that's
Cocoa
where I'm at.
Beach.
Mhm.
Cocoa Beach, is there a lot of cocoa on the beach or
Nah.
what? So this is a city that's called Cocoa Beach, Florida. You're right on the beach,
Yeah,
right
yeah,
near the
not,
beach, right near the beach.
hmm
Yeah, yeah. Um, well, you're actually being looked at in Guyana, in South America, live right now. And this is a program that I do. I've been doing this program since 1996, teaching people how to live a decent life, how to live a pain-free life, how to overcome their illnesses, how to do what is necessary to live a decent life, not only in your health-wise, but we talk about financial situations. We try very hard to motivate people to be successful in every aspect. You got some people who are watching you, and I think you may have met Oliver. I don't know. I don't remember. I think you met Oliver.
Yeah, yeah, Oliver.
Oliver
What's
is
up?
watching you. He's watching you right now on the program.
Oliver, peace to Oliver. What's up, man?
Yeah, he's watching, and I told him that you're going to be on today, and he's excited to hear your story. Right? So I'm gonna between you talking, I'm gonna probably stop you at times and we discuss or talk about a few things. Not too many of it. Nothing much. Nothing that would be too personal, but I want you to be casual in your delivery and don't worry about what you say, because people need to know what to do to achieve their goals, right? And when you came to me, you were sick. You had some problems, and I was just inspired to work with you, you know. And I get this feeling at times, many times actually, when persons come to see me. I get this feeling that I know this person is going to do it. They're going to do what it takes because they want to get better. They want to be successful. They want to overcome, you know. And there are many persons who, at the beginning of the year 2023, would have made vows that they're going to lose all this weight and they're going to stop eating all these things and they're going to do all this stuff, and they haven't started yet. Many of them have not started yet. I can tell you that. They haven't started. So I want you to, in your own words, whatever way you want to do it, talk to these folks about overcoming their health conditions, particularly the one that you experienced, maybe. Right? So, Dwayne, you go ahead. Tell us your
Right,
story.
right. Well, first, I got to give a shout out to my wife, Kalima. She's my chef. She cooks all my food. She's the reason why I've even had the success that I'm about to talk about when it comes to my health. So I got to give her a shout out. I got to give a shout out to my grandmother. Um, she's overcoming a stroke, so I want to shout her out. But my journey started when I actually met my wife in 2018. When she met me, I was 315 pounds.
Did you open any pictures or so?
Oh man, I forgot to get them ready, but I'm gonna have them. I'm gonna have them next time. I'm gonna have them next time for sure.
Okay, all right.
But
How many pounds you weighed?
I was
We lost Dwayne.
hello. Sorry about that. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but we're not seeing you. We're not seeing you.
You not seeing me? Oh man,
Put
sorry
on
about
back
that.
the camera.
Can you see me now?
No, no. I was just calling the operator to see if he can intervene. If he can intervene and help you out there.
Let's see.
Somehow your camera is off.
Hmm.
Maybe you pressed
I might
something by mistake. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang up and call back.
Climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow every rainbow, till you find your dream, a dream that will lead all the love you can be. Every day of your life, for as long as you.
Oh, put the phone in silent. Put the phone in silent or something.
All right. All right. So what was that? Okay. So in 2018, when I met my wife, I was 315. I mean, I was a 50-inch.
315 pounds.
Yeah, I was wearing 3X shirts. I was a 50-inch in jeans. I remember going to Big and Tall and having to spend $100, and I would keep those jeans for as long as I could. You know, I was ripping them up in the middle, so I had to get them sold all the time. It was, it was being in a prison in my own body. That's what I would say. You
Wow.
know, I had the man boobs, the sagging stomach. I was very, 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 very insecure.
You had
Very
you actually had breasts on you.
Yes, I had man boobs. I
What
got
size you
pictures.
had it? 38 or 42?
You funny. Yeah, and it's so funny.
You
What
don't
it
have to hold
was.
the cord. I think we can hear you with you holding the cord.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
But what it was, man, it was just my wife's unconditional love for me, even at that weight. You know, she still loved me. She treated me like as if I was Arnold Schwarzenegger. She loved me. You know what I mean? She was proud of me, and that unconditional love, inspired me to try. It inspired me to really try to get it, get my health right, try to exercise. But it wasn't. That wasn't the that wasn't like the moment where I got that. Oh, I got to do it now. It was actually I had a mentor of mine. He was showing me some investment real estate, ideas and strategies. I was in his house. He had a big old mansion, huge, mansion, and I'm stuffing my face with all his muffins because he used to always have muffins laid out. And, and then one day, I was going to this refrigerator to get some almond milk, and he said, "You know what, Dwayne? Don't take this the wrong way, but you know what? You probably would do better in this field if you lost some weight." And at that moment, I said, "Should I be mad at him, or should I really just think about that?" And I put my ego to the side, and I was like, "Man, you know what? He's right." And at that moment, that was April 2028, no, 2019 April. I said, "Enough is enough." That was the moment when I woke up and said, "I got to get my health on point." And I remember the next day, I started eating one meal a day, and I started to swim. I started swimming in my grandmother's pool. She had a pool in her complex, and me and my wife would swim. I would do 10 laps every day. And then I started like walking, and then I started sprinting, and I was still maintaining my one meal a day. And before I know it, the pounds was coming off. It was coming off, and I just kept at it. I just stayed so disciplined. And then the 315 turned into 300, then 300 turned into 290, and then I actually ended up moving to where I'm at now in Brevard County, which was the best thing in the world because now I was away from distractions. I was away from my grandmother's cooking and all that good stuff, and I was able to really hone in on what I was trying to do. I was laser focused, and I just kept doing the same thing, eating one meal a day, exercising every single day. I didn't take many days off because I wanted it that bad. Like it was like air for me. I had to get in shape. I had to get this weight off me. Not to mention what a lot of guys are afraid to admit. When you got them big old bellies, your man won't get hard as you needed to get. And I was suffering from that. So my erections was weak because of that big belly. And
Wow.
when you got that big belly, that means that estrogen in your body is high. And when your estrogen is high, you ain't gonna stand up strong like you need to. So I was going.
A lot of men need to hear that because they don't understand that every time the belly comes out, that penis goes in.
Oh yeah, and it looked small. You be embarrassed. I sure was. I was, man. I couldn't perform. I couldn't, I couldn't satisfy my wife the way I wanted to because of my big stomach, because of my weight, and that was actually a great motivator for me because I knew once I started, losing that fat off my body, your testosterone began to rise. The cortisol levels go down, and then now you're able to be like you're 16 again. So
So you
that
had
was
enough motivation to
oh,
get that weight down.
definitely, definitely. Then I was able to get rid of all my big jeans, my big boy jeans, and as time went on, I tried different type of diets. Tried different. I did the 1 meal a day with anything I wanted, and then I found out about the keto. High fat, moderate protein, 20 grams or less of carbs. I did that for a year. Then I got off that. And the thing is, see, what I love about meeting Dr. J, because I end up meeting Dr. J 2022, May 31st, exactly, because I got a good memory with dates. And
Who is Dr. J?
Dr. J, Dr. Joseph Haynes, my main man. But
I wanna let the viewers know that we got so close to each other that you call me Dr. J, and that's it.
oh yeah,
Um, nobody else knows that. And not too many people call me that, but anybody who calls me that is somebody close to me.
yeah. That's what's up. But I want to rewind it though. I want to rewind something. In 2019, when I moved up to Brevard County, it was actually in September of 2019. I was talking to a woman that's like a mother to me. Her name is Dundara. She's up in Jersey. Um,
Oh,
yes, she's like a mother to me. And we were talking on the phone, and I said, "Man, I wish they had a machine that told you everything that was wrong with your body, so you can fix it." This is something I said 2019. And I'll be damn. In 2022, I want to say she told me about it in April. She said, Dwayne, I met the doctor who got the machine. He knows, about all, what it can do for you. And I was like, for real? So that's when May 31st, 2022, my wife and I drove all the way down to where Dr. J was, which is in, down there in South Florida. And, it blew my mind because when I lost all the weight, I kept staying at 230. I couldn't go less than 230. That was like my plateau.
right.
Now, this is where Dr. J comes in, right? So a lot of times people listen to these people on YouTube like I did, you gotta eat this, you gotta eat this avocado, you gotta eat, strawberries and whatever, whatever they're pitching. Let me tell you something, you gotta be careful, right? Because when I got on that machine in Dr. J office, it revealed to me that a lot of the foods I was consuming was actually hurting me.
Amen.
And let me tell y'all, I'm black, as y'all can see. I was eating chicken every day. And I'll be damned, the chicken came up on my foods of what to avoid.
Imagine that, and that is something that people have a hard time coming
Yeah.
off of.
Listen, I was in that office joking, messing with my wife and said, nah, baby, he gonna probably be a long time with you. I know I'm good. It was the opposite. It,
Exactly. I remember that. I,
listen,
I
it was
remember that.
I was in that chair about to cry. I kid you not. I'm looking at all this stuff because the machine is so amazing, y'all. Y'all gotta, man, this is a cheat code. This is a cheat code. Come on. Forget going to the hospital. You got Dr. J. Because when I got on that machine, it told me everything about my body. It told, I'm gonna even share something personal. It was saying that I had certain cancers in my body. I had worms in my body. And I didn't know this because I thought I was pretty healthy. You know what I mean? I thought I was pretty healthy. But the machine is so amazing because it reveals so much of the damage that I've done over the years of eating the bad food, of having too much technology near me. How certain animals I couldn't be around, like cats. I like cats, but cats, is not healthy for me because I'm allergic to it. So
Mhm.
I think a lot of times we have a great mentality as far as getting healthy and getting fit, but you need to know what's right for your DNA.
Exactly.
That is important.
Exactly.
That is important because my wife had things on her list that I didn't have on my list. and vice versa. So one meal or one regimen does not fit everybody.
Exactly. You're right. You're right. The same thing that works for one doesn't always work for the other.
Exactly. So, you know, after that, after I got on the machine, I was seeing all the stuff and I was just so devastated. Like, man, I gotta give up chicken. I gotta give up rice. I can't eat bread. I had to give up ketchup, you know, mustard,
All your French fries.
French fry. I had to give up coffee. I was a big coffee drinker. I had to give that up. I had to give up so many things. And you know what? It was the best wake up call that I ever got in my life. Because at that moment, I was 2:30. I got home and I was serious. I wasn't playing. I was like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to commit to this. One, I paid my money. So definitely going to do this.
You drove all the way to Fort Lauderdale, to South Florida. You had to get gas, you had to commit yourself, you had to give up time, you had to spend your money, and you said, I got to do this.
Yeah. The whole thing was about $1,500 to $2,000, but it was the best money I've ever spent. The best money I've ever spent was making sure that I can live to be 100 at least. And going to see Dr. J and getting on that machine was the best thing ever, because when I came back, I had goals. I had a mission. And what I did, I calmed myself down because I was definitely devastated. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. You know, chicken, I can't eat chicken, ketchup, hot sauce, all that was on my list that I need to avoid. So when I got home, my wife and I created a map. We created a plan. Okay, how are we gonna do this? And we put our heads together and we were able to adapt to the new change. And what was so beautiful, I ended up running into it's funny, I ran into a YouTube guy. He's actually a doctor, this dude named Paul Saladino, and he was talking about how beef is good and eating fruits and honey. And the good thing about it, all that stuff wasn't on my list. So it was like, okay, I can do that. I can just do that because all the foods that he suggested, I don't have to, it's not going to hurt me. So I began to implement that plan. And y'all, from taking the stuff that the machine makes from you, because it makes your what do you call them, pellets, Dr. J?
It makes your globes.
Yeah, your globes.
Your globes to your DNA.
Oh man, and your brain tells the machine what to do for you.
Exactly.
It ain't some one size fit all type of thing. It is custom made to your DNA.
Yes.
Which is amazing. And once I was able to implement taking those globs and embracing my new diet, I went from 230 pounds to 190. I'm 190 right now, and I'm feeling great. I got abs, I got veins. I mean, I'm veiny, I'm strong, and I'm gonna get to 100. I'm gonna get to 100.
Now, what is the ultimate weight you want to reach? No, wait, hold on a minute. Let's go back. You were there in May 22?
Yeah, May 31st, 2022.
Right. So it's 1 year later. 1 year later.
Mm-hmm.
And you were at 190.
Yes.
And you changed your eating habits completely, basically.
Pretty much, yes.
Why did you do that?
Because I wanted to live. I wanted to be healthy. I want to see my great grandkids run around, and I want to run around with them. You know, I did it honestly for my family and to inspire not just myself, but other people who's struggling with weight issues. Got a lot of people out here struggling, man, and it just hurts my heart because I know that feeling, man, to feel so, stressed out and depressed and insecure, and you're looking at everybody and you wish you can be a little healthier, but you can. Dr. J is here. You can have that. You just gotta want it.
Yeah.
You just gotta want it.
Yeah.
You gotta want it that bad.
Yeah. I think at one point when you came during our dialogue, I said to you, I reminded you, I think, of when I used to box.
Yeah.
And I said I used to sleep with my glove on my pillow, I used to have my glove wherever I go because I wanted to be a champion. I was so determined that I made a study out of my what I need to become, and that's what you did. You took that 230 pounds and you were determined to shatter that 230.
Yeah.
You know, you didn't have any barriers. You moved the barriers out of the way, and your wife helped you to move.
Yeah.
This is a problem that people have. You know, they may have a spouse at home, and the spouse maybe
It's
has the right weight, and you go home and there's no encouragement from the spouse
Yeah.
or the girlfriend or the boyfriend. They're not saying to you, look, you know, you've got this thing now. You believe it. You better believe it. Follow it. You know, Kalima was with you, and she's a little lady, and I could imagine you at 315 pounds with that little tiny lady.
Yeah. Yeah.
when you lay down with that lady, you probably like a whale on top of a,
Yeah.
of a patois. A big whale
That's
on
what
a
it
little
was.
fish.
Oh man, that's what it was. I
She
got
was
a whole bunch of pictures.
determined. She was determined because of the love she had for you to see you achieve. But besides that, you mentioned something about the fact that you wanted to satisfy her sexually and otherwise, and
Yeah.
and it was difficult for you because of the weight you had,
Yeah.
and you were determined to fix that.
Yes. Yes.
Now, I know that if a woman loves her man or her husband, and that is a problem, that she is going to be determined to help you to fix it because she wants to be fixed too.
Oh, no, no doubt. Yeah. Yeah. For sure. Definitely, man. I mean, anything that I bring to my wife, even till this day, and it's for the betterment of both of us, or even if it's just for her, she's with it. She's my getaway driver, as I always say. She's with it. She's like, "Where we going, baby? We go, where we going?" That's always been her mentality, and even till this day, she's still that same way. So, I don't eat out. Guys, I don't eat out no restaurants. I haven't ate out at a restaurant since I seen Dr. J. I eat only at home, to be honest with you. Because if it ain't done the way I like it, I ain't going out. I ain't going to the restaurant. I only eat at home. My wife cooks my food. She blesses my food, and I eat it. Being honest.
Now, I wanna confess something to you that you didn't know that happened.
Talk to me.
We had a plan to go to a restaurant, a favorite restaurant that you used to go to that serves excellent vegetarian food and all that in Orlando. We made the plan, we had everything arranged, and then you called me that day and said, Dr. J, I don't feel too good. Or the night before, says, I'm not going to make it. Remember that?
Yeah, the Ethiopian spot. Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't too long ago. You know when you did that, you said to me, Dr. J, I really don't want to break my diet. I really don't want to. Remember, I really want to stay on my diet, and I don't. Like you didn't want to. Even when you visited my home, right? You were so adamant about staying on this diet that you had, on this path that you created that was taking you where you want to go. That you were saying, when I offer you things, you said, no, Dr. J, I don't. No, I'm gonna pass on that. I'm gonna pass on that. It was a test. Even the restaurant was a test to see your commitment to the process.
Wow.
You didn't know that. I didn't tell you that.
I did. Yeah.
Right? And people need to understand that we didn't rehearse this program. This is everything that's happening here is happening live to you as it's coming. We never planned. The only thing we planned to do was to have you come on the program. That's it. We didn't talk about nothing. We didn't. There's no preparation that was made. Right? So this is raw. This is really raw, but it's real. That was a test to see how committed you are to the process, and you passed it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you passed it because you said Dr. J, I'm gonna skip that dinner. I'm gonna skip that. We're not gonna go. We do it later. We do it another time, right? Because I don't feel well. I don't feel this. I don't feel that. And I said, you know what? This is for a reason. This guy don't know, but what you did when you changed, when you canceled that, it made me realize how committed you are to the process. A lot of people are not that committed. A lot of people are not that committed. And I must applaud you for being that committed, and your wife for sticking with you, you know, to help you to get to this 190. It's not easy to lose all that weight.
Oh no.
315 pounds to 190 pounds, and you did not starve yourself. You did not go to no facility. The only facility you went to was the clinic that we have in Fort Lauderdale. That's it.
Yeah, you're right.
And what I did when you were stuck at 230, I was able to find the reasons why you were stuck at 230. Because you were eating some things, even though they were healthy, your body was not processing them as it should have been processed, because you had allergies to these things. You had reactions. They were interfering with your blood cells. They were intolerant to you. You know, the device pointed all those things out, that these foods here are not good for your blood cells. These foods here, your body is having allergies to them. These foods here, your body is not tolerating them. Those factors are so crucial, not only in weight loss, but in health and longevity, that people don't understand that the things that we eat determines what happens to us.
Yes.
You know, we dig our graves with our teeth, and we eat ourselves into our graves.
Oh yeah.
We see that all the time.
Yeah, and even to add on with you, Dr. J, you got to get healthy to lose weight.
Exactly.
Not lose weight to get healthy. You
exactly.
Get healthy first to lose the weight.
That's the thing.
They can't lose weight because they're not healthy. The body's out of whack. Your hormones not aligned. That machine will expose all that to get you aligned. It's like going to a chiropractor. You got to go to the inner chiropractor, because it's going to line you up, and then boom, once you start exercising, that weight going to just fly off.
That's a fact. That's a fact, because what you're doing now, once you're guided, like the device will guide you on the path. Once you're on that path, the body naturally breaks down what it does not need. It naturally does it, and that is exactly what happened to you. You stayed on a regime. You exercised regularly. You ate only what you're supposed to eat. You drank what you're supposed to drink, and you were motivated by your wife.
Definitely.
You had motivation even beyond your wife. You wanted to make sure that your wife was fully satisfied in every aspect.
No doubt. Yeah, because if you're not confident, I mean, if you are a man, you're not confident, man, your wife gonna feel that. Especially when she's connected to you on a spiritual level, she's gonna feel your insecurity. And then if you're insecure and not confident, how you gonna take over the world? How you gonna protect and provide for her if you ain't on your shit? I'm sorry. If you ain't on your stuff, she gonna be looking at like, I ain't got a king, I got a peasant or something. So you know, to me, I took it personal. Like, I gotta get right, because I want my wife to look at me like I'm a superhero. I want her to be like, damn, there go my man right there. You know what I'm saying? So that meant a lot to me.
Yeah.
That meant a lot to me. You know?
Yeah, you know, there are a lot of guys who don't understand that your physical appearance has a lot to do with what your wife thinks about you. They don't understand that. Your physical appearance has a lot to do with what your wife knows about you. Because it's your wife. I mean, even if it's your girlfriend, even if it's, you know, as long as you're together and you're on the same level spiritually and emotionally, what you show or what you display to her in physical, mental, emotional, it's either going to resonate with her or it's going to go against her.
Yeah.
You see, and I mean, it is not difficult that if anyone meets your wife and listen to her, look at you and her, for them to see that you guys really belong to each other. You know, it's not easy, but it's difficult. It will be difficult for separation at the highest level if the two of you go apart, because Jackie said it, she was partially responsible for where you are now.
Oh yeah.
You know, besides the fact that you motivated to get there, she made sure that you ate the right things. She prepared it for you the way it's supposed to be prepared.
Yeah.
You know, she motivated you to get out there. She never, you know, she doesn't stop you from exercising.
Nope.
Because she wants you to get where you want to go.
Yeah.
See, and in your mind, you're thinking, I want to get there. I want to get there. To get from 315 pounds to 190 pounds, my brother, is a hell of a task, naturally.
Thank you.
And I must congratulate you for your commitment, Karima for her commitment. And, you know, it was, I think, I believe that our meeting was not by chance.
Oh, not at all. Not at all.
Just by chance. I want to believe that in our lives since we met, lots of things have happened, and the meeting was for a reason. It was inspired by someone else in New York, someone all the way in New York. It started there.
Shout out to Dundara.
You know, and she was led. I was led to her, or she was led to me by someone else.
Yeah.
You know, and she is also achieving her objectives.
Yes.
You know, people don't understand that this device that we're talking about, the bioresonance device, it's a medical device that takes information from your brain and your central nervous system. And we can actually tell you pretty much everything that's happening to your organs live, and you see it. You sat there and you saw what was happening to your body.
Oh yeah.
You know, and there was nothing that was fabricated. There was nothing that was added on. You know, the device actually took information from your body and showed it to you. It says, look, this is where you are. And you had to make the decision that if you wanted to stay here, or you want to get where you're comfortable, where you're feeling better, where your wife is happier, where your body's working right. Tell us how you feel now with your body.
And I feel great. I feel great. I take like 2 dumps a day. Man, my erection is amazing. It don't take much. I'm already there, and I sleep. So it's
You
the
know,
3 S.
You know, say it again. You sleep when?
No, I was just saying it's about the 3 S's. It's how you take a dump, it's how you sleep, and it's how you perform sexually. That'll tell you about your health. And those 3 are great right now. I feel amazing. I get up every morning. I walk 5 miles. I feel great. I do my calisthenics. Man, I have a lot of energy. I have a lot of energy, and I ain't slowing down. And you know, I'm gonna be like this for life.
You see, what you said there, maybe they don't understand, but it's very important. The dump that you're talking about is the bowel movement, right?
Mm-hmm.
Many persons don't have bowel movements. Not every day. You get 2 a day, which is normal, quite normal. Because what you're doing as you break down the matter inside of you, from what's inside, you're passing it out. You know, you're letting it go. All the waste matter goes. There are many persons who don't get 1 a week.
Mm-hmm.
They don't go to the toilet all week, maybe once. Some people don't go. Some people go maybe once every 3 days and 4 days. You know, they don't go. And they don't understand how important it is to be able to remove from the system the waste matter that you accumulate. Up to today, I was dealing with some people on that.
Yeah, just imagine if you never took out the trash. If you waited 2 weeks to take out the trash in your house, how your place gonna smell? You know what I'm saying?
That's a good one.
If you so you take out the trash every day, your house ain't gonna smell like, fish and chips.
Exactly.
If you wait a week, then man, you're gonna have a funky house with roaches and rats and stuff. So it's the same thing for the body. You gotta get that waste out of you.
That's a very good analogy. If you don't remove the waste, you're going to attract diseases.
Oh yeah.
You see, you were on the verge of attracting diseases like you won't believe it.
Yeah.
We're not going to get into those because that's your personal stuff. But because of your commitment and because of the fact that you were put on the right path and you had the encouragement, today you can look at those and laugh at them because
Sure.
they don't exist anymore. They don't exist anymore. And from 315 to 190, I mean, that's like day and night. That's like day and night. I am hoping that many persons who are having difficulty overcoming hurdles, difficulty reaching their objectives, I hope that they can be encouraged from your story. I hope they can be encouraged from knowing that there's help. There's help. You just have to find the right kind of help.
Yes.
And I'm not saying I'm perfect and I'm the only one that can offer that help, but it just so happened that we offer this kind of help to people who don't believe. You see, the other thing is that you believed it.
Oh, for sure.
And you believe that you can achieve it.
I'm gonna take a chance. I mean, I love taking risks because that's what life is about. I didn't come to this, this world to just be scary and to play it safe. You gotta take risks to elevate. And I'm glad, like I said, that money was well spent. I sleep like a baby every night now, because I'm healthier.
Yeah.
And, I make love to my wife like I'm 18 now.
You gotta you gotta teach a lot of men them tricks that you got.
And I'm gonna tell y'all something, gentlemen. When your stomach go back in from losing weight and losing that body fat, it will get bigger. It would appear bigger. You get more access to the size. You'll be doing things you never knew you could do. I promise you. I'm talking about finishing and going right back to it type stuff. When you get healthier, you get to a new level of love making. So I just got to put that out there.
No, that is a very serious statement that you made there, and I want you to expound on it a little bit because there are a lot of men out there who don't understand that. So I want you to expound on that a little more. Maybe repeat it and expound on it. Let them know how crucial that is.
Okay, so like I was saying earlier, when you got that big old Santa Claus stomach, when you got a big gut, what that is, one, that's cancer forming. Just to let y'all gentlemen know, that's cancer forming in the body. That's cancer just being, birthed, right? When you lose that fat, when you lose all of those, when you lose those estrogen is what women have. And when a man has a lot of estrogen, you would know big stomach, man boobs. High estrogen means low testosterone, meaning the erection is not going to be as strong as it should be. So when you're able to lower your body fat, and guess what, guys? It's easy to do this now. Walk. That's it. That's the cheat code right there. Once you go to Dr. J, you get a line from your DNA, you get everything together. Walk. I promise you. Walking will get you abs. Walking will get you a six-pack. Walking will get you cuts in your arms, where your arms be looking real ripped up. You will get that through walking.
Let me see that again. Whoa.
That comes from, listen, walking will get you all that. I promise you, it sounds simple. And then what's going to happen, your stomach's going to go back in, you're going to tighten up, and then it's going to give more room for your, for your little man to get even stronger and more visible. And when it's more visible, you will see more veins. And as you are making love to your woman, you're going to last longer because when your estrogen levels are low, testosterone is high, you get a better erection, you last longer. And when you climax, you're actually able to go right back into it. you're actually able to go right back into it because your testosterone levels, you are a beast
Pitbull.
inside coming out.
You know, there are a lot of men who, number one, they can't achieve that level where they can satisfy that person. And then when they're done, whatever they do, they gotta fall asleep. They
Yeah.
can't go back. they can't recover. It takes them like a week to recover. You know.
You got
No, there's another factor that's pretty. I mean, I can't believe it's almost an hour. You gotta come back on. You gotta come back
sure.
on with them pictures so we can see you. And when you bring them pictures, I want us to talk about the phases that you went through with those pictures, right? But there are a lot of men that need to understand that they believe in these pills like Viagra and Cialis and all of those things. A lot of men have died using those things.
Oh yeah.
Why? Because they had the size. The arteries were clogged or blocked. The heart was working harder because they're so big. And they take those pills, and the pills are forcing the body to do things that it's not really able to do. Excuse me. And guess what? They're done. There are many men who have been buried who take those pills and thought that they can do what they gotta do, what they could do with them sizes they had, and they're buried. They're dead.
Yeah.
I know some of them. I know some of them.
I've heard some gentlemen who get bad headaches from taking them. I've never taken it. But I've heard men who get really bad headaches, real bad headaches from taking them stuff. Man, listen, you got nature out here. You don't need that. I promise you. You got nature, fruits. You got, like I say, go to Dr. J, get on that machine, and it'll tell you whatever you need to know to get your man, to get your little man working. You got, you don't gotta get those Viagra or that Cialis or even those gas station pills. Stay away from them gas station pills.
I think that man, I'm gonna tell you, you gotta come back on another day.
Sure.
And we gotta get into some more dialogue.
Sure.
And I wanna, it's a little early. We still have a few minutes more, but I want to really thank you for coming on and hopefully motivating a lot of people.
Oh, thank you.
I really want to thank you for coming on and sharing your story. Sharing your story so that people can realize that, listen, you can do it too. They must realize that they can do it, and it's not just about losing the weight. In your case, it was losing the weight plus, right?
Yeah.
There were some other things that we had to get corrected, but the body corrected itself pretty much, because when you fell in line with what needs to happen, when you started having those motions 2 times a day, when you started eating the right way, where your body is saying this is how you're supposed to eat, when you start doing the exercises, which is required for you to increase your metabolism so you could burn, when you started doing those things, your body was happy. Because now you were doing what the body needs.
Yeah.
Too many people sit around and just do nothing. They're all day on the couch, watching television, they're on the phone, texting and whatever, and they're just eating and becoming potatoes on the couch.
Yeah.
And then they get sick.
Yeah. And
they can't walk. And it's a shame that we have this program, and some of these people are listening to us right now. They're listening to us. I know they are, because they listen. This program it's wide, and I hope that this realistic dialogue that we had here, which was not planned or prepped, we just said you're going to come on the air, can give them what they need to get them out of the couches, to get them eating the right food, to get them to stop complaining about what they can't eat and what they can eat and where they're going to find this from and that from. When you were told that you couldn't eat chicken, what happened to you?
Man, at first I was like, dang, like I was devastated. I ain't gonna lie, but I got over it because, like I said, man, I want to be healthy as hell. I'm trying to live to be 100. I'm trying to be, I'm still trying to be making love at 100.
And I'm gonna be right ahead of you. I'll be ahead of you.
Real. I never ever want to not be able to, enjoy life, man. Just there's so many things that we take for granted, man. Just imagine, you got both of your legs, but then you went to the doctor, and all because you couldn't give up that eating, now they got to cut that leg. I know a couple of people who had to lose a leg because of diabetes.
Yeah.
And diabetes is so, you can beat diabetes.
Yeah.
Type 2, you can beat that. You know what I'm saying? That's not a death sentence. That's just something to overcome.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Do that, So and listen, as Black folks, man, we gotta do better. We got to do better. We got Dr. J here. Let's utilize this good brother. Let's pick his brain. Let's get healthy so we can live long. And honestly, at the end of the day, all this stuff, it first starts with self-love. You have to love yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
You love self, there's nothing you won't do to get to that other side, to get to the other side of your dreams, man. Because everything that you want is on the other side of being uncomfortable. And sometimes you just gotta be a little uncomfortable. That's okay. Because when you get there, you're gonna love yourself just that much more. But man, y'all can do it. All the people that's struggling with the weight, man, go see Dr. J. You can do it. I promise you. If I can do it, you can do it. And guess what? I was broke when I lost that weight. I ain't had no money. But you can't use money as an excuse, because when you set your mind to do something, the universe gonna make a way for it to happen. Believe that.
That's right.
You take one step forward, universe gonna take one step forward towards you. The doors are gonna open up. When you want to do better for yourself, trust me, it will happen. But you just gotta love yourself first, and everything else will work itself out. And it all starts with you.
I like that. And that I will use that as your closing remarks for today. Now, Dwayne, I wanna tell you that I am motivated. I mean, I started doing something else. I don't only do the push-ups in the morning. I do the jump ropes in the evening.
Hey, okay.
Yeah, I started jumping the rope, and when I use the rope to jump, now I feel like I can get back in the ring. Yeah, the same numbers I use, the same number I use for push-ups, I do for the jump with the jump rope.
Nice.
I double it with the jump rope.
That's good.
You know what that number is? I double that number with the jump rope.
Oh,
and
wow.
Guess what? If it ever happens that the rope hit my foot and stop going over, I start over again.
Oh man, you mess up.
Even if I almost done, I start over again.
Oh yeah.
Because I want to be able to do it completely. Right? when you go on the path to make it, when you make a decision, first of all, get yourself checked out. And these are my closing words for the day. Get yourself checked out. If it's not at our clinic, or Dr. J, as my buddy is saying here, which he's referring to me, if you don't want to come here, go to somebody who can give you all the details that you need. Because you don't want no details halfway. You want complete details. And then when you get those details, believe them and start the process. Don't procrastinate. Don't wait. This is already July. Some people are still on the couch. And they make those proclamations January 1, 23, and they're still on the couch. Haven't gotten off the couch yet. It's time to get up and get going, because time is going. Dwayne, brother, I appreciate you on the program. I want to thank you. You're going to say hi to Kalima for me. And look, the Guyana appreciate your, I know they appreciate what you said. And I want to thank you very much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
All right. We appreciate it. You stay on. I think the operator is going to close off, but thanks again. Appreciate it. God bless you.
Obliged. Peace.
Looking for a place for the whole family? Come down to the Toucan Mall in Amelia's Ward, Linden. It's the mall that has it all. We have great food, a relaxing atmosphere, and activities for all ages. tennis, swimming, and a playground. But the fun doesn't stop after dark. There's even a bar and an arcade. And if you aren't ready to go home yet, we've even got a spacious room for your comfort, complete with air conditioning, Wi-Fi, and a private bathroom. The Toucan Mall can also facilitate your event in our spacious conference hall. We also have a theater with films for the entire family. It's the Toucan Mall located in Amelia's Ward, Linden.